final argument. Episode 1.
Is that so? My husband changed his testimony. Well, that doesn't surprise me because they've all been unbelievable. What is it now?
Eat. Can I live with my dad instead of you?
No, honey, you love the countryside and all the rivers and rabbits.
But Mom...
Shh. Yes. You realize, don't you, that he is lying through his teeth. Oh.
Who is that?
Mark.
Tell him I say hi.
Volodya says hello. He says hi. I'll be in court in half an hour. Bye.
You're leaving already? Aren't you having breakfast?
The judge won't wait. Do you remember that I'll be waiting for you at 7?
Damn, I completely forgot about your corporate party.
It's not that, it's an anniversary. Bye.
I'm afraid I'm going to be late, my sweet swallow. Baskin assaulted his stylist, and so they're questioning him at 5. I'll have to talk to the press.
Right.
Ultimaratio.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be there as soon as I can.
What does that mean, ultimaratio?
Oh, that's your mother's nickname. It means the final argument. As soon as Mom looks at someone like that, they immediately give up.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Mom.
Bye-bye, honey.
Bye, my sweet swallow.
Bye.
Stadiums during matches. Anyone over 16 years of age is welcome to try their hand. As for the games, only the people. Anyone over 16 years of age is welcome to try their hand. As for the games, only the
Do you know where you're going yet?
No, I don't know. He's not saying anything.
Would you like some
No,
sandwiches?
thank you. I'm not hungry. Take it away or I'll put on weight and Volodya will not love me anymore.
What are you worried about? You know who to turn to.
Dear colleagues, without either of you, we wouldn't be here right now. I want to thank you both from the bottom of my heart. The support, honor, and the pride of this humble little firm. Here's to our best years.
Oh, I was starting to get jealous.
And here I thought the best years are yet
They
to
are.
come.
They are, Mark.
It's like that old story. Shove your opinion somewhere else, but I can't. And why not? Because that place is busy with my law degree and a great future.
Vadim Yurovich Mark, to you.
Thank
Time
you.
for some girl talk.
Come on. We're leaving you.
To us.
To us.
Do you know where you're going on holiday?
No, he won't tell me a thing. The only thing Masha got out of him was that we were going to stay near the ocean. That's all.
Good for you. I'm envious. Even though you're both so busy, you still have time for each other.
Well, something like that.
Congrats.
That's him, by the way. Hello? Hello? What?
So, ladies, how are you?
What?
Yulia,
What happened?
Yulia Alexandrovna, this is Nadezhda, the secretary from the office. Vadim Sergeyevich asked you to come over to the office and write a letter of resignation and pick up your employment records. Please call us back as soon as you can. Yulia, this is Natalia Petrovna. I'm calling to remind you that today is Friday and Masha misses you very much. Please don't be late. Come at 3 o'clock sharp. We want to leave for the countryside as soon as we can.
The rabbits at our country house are already so big.
Oh, that's good.
Mom, when are you going to take me home with you?
Soon, baby. Soon.
Are you waiting for Daddy to come home from his business trip?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I can't wait.
Mom, a girl at the country house called me an orphan. She said I'm all alone. She said that I don't have a mommy or a daddy.
Don't listen to anyone. You have a mommy and a daddy.
Mom, I like that kite. Do you mind if I go and watch them fly it?
Of course.
Look there, it's flying. It's flying, it flies.
Young lady. I think she's waking up. Come on. Young lady. Come on, you need to wake up.
Zhenya, I beg you, please take her back home. Thank you very much. We will take care of her, don't worry. Yulia, what's wrong? Are you in any pain? Oh my gosh, did you call an ambulance? How long has it been?
About 20 minutes. I don't think she needs an ambulance.
But why not? She might have a heart problem.
Look, I found these pills while I was looking for her phone to call you. The paramedics might think it was a suicide attempt. This drug's strong. You don't need that kind of problem.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
For the moment. Just keep her away from the girl.
Okay, all right. I understand. Yulia, can you hear me?
Natalia
Yulia
Petrovna, what are you doing here? What's going on?
Why don't you tell me what happened? You fell asleep here and Masha got scared.
Where's Masha?
She tried waking you up, but you didn't react. Thank goodness this young man thought of calling me.
Where is Masha? I want to tell her that I'm okay.
You're not okay. And what pills are these that you've been taking?
I can't handle it without the pills yet. I'm in a lot of pain.
And don't you think we're in pain? We had to bury our only son. But we're holding on for you, and we're holding on for Masha. And what are you doing? Listen to me now, my dear. Until you have pulled yourself together, you won't see Masha. Not at all.
You have no right. Natalia Petrovna!
I'm sorry, I'm the one who called you from your phone. Here. I'm a doctor. My name is Andrei. Take it. I'm a therapist. And I think I can help you. Here is my card. Call me anytime.
Yulia, are you home? Why aren't you answering my calls? Or maybe it's for the best. I'm calling to tell you that Evgeny Ivanovich and I filed a lawsuit to deprive you of your parental rights. Now it's up to the court to decide who Masha will be better off with.
No judge in the land will give you what you want.
Do you really think so? Yulia, you don't have a job. You've neglected yourself. You're on pills all the time. Masha is always unsupervised. And don't forget the incident in the park. People saw that. I have no doubt the court will take that into consideration. We have enough evidence to terminate your parental.
Hooray! Hooray! Everybody raise your glasses quickly and toast to the rest of my life. Come on, everybody, glasses in the air. No holding back. We're celebrating today. I love you so much. Come on, everyone. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. To our forever love. I'm so happy. This is the best day of my life. All right, now get up and give me a fat kiss. We're taking a picture together on the count of 3. I'm married now. Hooray! Hooray! Everybody raise your glasses quick. Kiss him! Kiss him! Kiss him! Kiss him! Yeah! You're mine now. Woo! We're married now. It's really real. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I couldn't be happier.
I love you so much.
Amazing. And you were afraid.
You holding up?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm here. You haven't returned my calls in 2 days. What if I wasn't so paranoid?
What are you doing? Stop, I can do it myself.
Can you walk?
Yeah.
The locksmith and I had to break open the door. I'm sorry. The bottom lock needs to be changed, but the top lock is still okay. Do you have a spare key?
Yes. In the hallway, the nightstand.
Be careful. I'll take it just in case. Here, you need water. Are you crazy? Do you want to die so soon?
You know there's nothing keeping me here anymore.
Have you thought about Masha?
Yes, I have. Volodya's parents want to deprive me of parental rights.
Well, first of all, no judge will give them the child while the mother is still alive. Unless, of course, she's an alcoholic or a drug addict.
And that's what they want to prove.
And they will too, if you keep on behaving like this.
They'll also prove that I'm unemployed. At your mercy.
I was against it. But the thing is, one of your clients filed a complaint against you with the board, and Vadim had no other option.
Really? 10 years of perfect work undone by one complaint.
I'll talk to him. I'm sorry I couldn't stand up for you. Listen, what can I do for you? How can I help you, Yulia?
How do you not understand? There is nothing. You can't help me at all, so just leave me alone.
You know Marsha already lost her father. Do you want her to lose her mother too? Volodya would never forgive you for that.
The final argument.
Come on in. Please, have a seat. Would you like to take that off?
No.
Is that your husband's jacket? And he's dead?
Yes. 2 months ago, my mother-in-law wants to take my daughter away from me. I can't lose Masha. I need to pull myself together and get my life together. Will you help me?
I will help you. But I want you to understand. This is a long process, and it's a team effort. We have to trust each other, or we're not going to make it. Do you get that?
Yeah. I understand.
That's good. First, you need to pack up your husband's things.
I won't do that. I can't throw his things away.
But I didn't say anything about throwing them away. You just need to put them somewhere where you won't see them. The thing is that when you see them, they only feed your pain.
Okay, I'll try it.
We should start with the jacket. That's very good. When you get home later today, chuck the alcohol. And the antidepressants. They must go too. And anything that's bothering you. How are you feeling, Yulia?
Well, the pain has eased up a little bit. I go around the house, cleaning up and sorting things. And going through all the things. But going through everything only reminds me that Volodya's gone. You're the only person I can communicate with right now.
I'm very glad to hear that our meetings bring you some relief.
The worst part for me was that day.
Bye, my sweet swallow.
I didn't think of telling him how much I loved him.
Well, imagine. Your husband is sitting in my seat. And you can tell him all the things that you didn't that day.
That seems weird.
Just give it a try. Relax now. And lean back and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Relax yourself fully. And try it.
Volodya, my darling. You have no idea how bad life is without you. But all of this is my fault. He was so eager to come see me at that damn anniversary. Every year, every day, every minute with you has been a huge blessing to me. I love you.
I hear everything, my love. And I also love you very much. I promise, none of this is your fault.
Take it easy. This is just part of the process. It's normal. It's how the psychotherapy works.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel a bit better?
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm so sorry.
Not a problem. It happens to me all the time, too.
Where is Masha?
Yulia, I've asked you not to visit us. She's at the country house, and you don't need to traumatize her every time you show
Natalia
up.
Petrovna, you realize you don't have the right to prevent me from seeing my daughter.
That's for the child welfare authorities to decide. The hearings begin in a month. You will receive a summons and... Masha asked me to give this to you.
It's no use. I was hoping they'd withdraw the lawsuit, but they won't. How? How can they do this? I mean, it's all wrong.
Let's not rush to blame anyone. I don't think they realize they're compensating for the loss of their son. They don't see that. You said the court wouldn't rule in their favor. Let's do everything we can to strengthen your case.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
You need to find a job.
But isn't it so easy? I lost one case after my husband died and ruined my reputation.
Yulia. I mean, get any job. Any job.
Yes. Yes, of course. You're right again. Any job. Although every night I have a dream that I'm in the courthouse.
Well, then I think that we should do everything we can to get your favorite job back.
Yes, I can both post and surf the internet, but what should I write? Just give me the specifics. I'm a lawyer. And how much will you pay? Hang on, I'll call you back in a moment.
Hello.
Are you going to keep barging in without knocking?
I don't have a choice. I've been trying to reach you all morning. Do you know who Daria Mukina is?
No, I don't know.
Of course you don't. You're not interested in local news. For your information, she's a famous actress and ballerina.
I've seen her somewhere.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of PR. Or rather, she was. Daria Mukina, 24 years old, was murdered last night. The prime suspect, Andrei Orlov, was apprehended at the scene. He called an ambulance and the neighbor called the police. The problem is, there's strong circumstantial evidence against him. So we're unlikely to get an acquittal, but we can fight for a serious reduction in sentence. You want the case?
Listen, how come Vadim is giving me such a high-profile case?
You didn't have a choice because the client insists that you should be the one to defend him.
Hello, Yulia.
You? I didn't expect to see you here. Isn't your last name Orlov?
Orlova is my mother's maiden name. It sounds better and it's easy to remember, so I use it for work. I hope that's not a crime.
No. Here's a legal services agreement, which I'm going to need you to sign off on, please. Why are you smiling?
I'm glad to see you. I can see you're feeling like yourself again.
All right, so you're being charged with premeditated murder. You testified and signed the statement.
Yes, I said everything as it happened.
That was a mistake, Andrei. You should have waited for me. You must not make any statements or sign any papers or answer any questions without consulting me. This is critical.
I understand.
So, Mukina was a patient of yours. You called her to confirm the time of your next session and she asked you if you could reschedule it for last night. Why is that?
Dasha suffered from neuroses. With elements of mania, she felt as if someone was following her.
Then what happened?
Dasha said she'd be there by 11, but that time came and she wasn't there. I waited for an hour. At midnight, I called her cell, but there was no answer. Same with her landline. I started to worry, and at 1 o'clock, I decided to go to her place.
So you had her address?
Yeah, I wrote it down just in case she started having suicidal thoughts. God forbid.
And then what?
And then, sometime around 1 a.m., I left the apartment, called the lift, and decided to call Dasha one more time on her cell phone. For a while, it sounded as if the phone was ringing nearby. I went to the emergency staircase. I saw her lying on a landing between the flights of stairs. I ran to her and started shaking her and realized she wasn't breathing.
The neighbor who called the police claims that she saw you strangling Mukina.
I was just trying to help. I called an ambulance and tried CPR.
It also says here that you singled out a certain man who was wearing a grey hooded jacket and was running down the stairs.
It was a jacket or a raincoat. I don't remember exactly. I couldn't see him clearly.
Okay, thanks for that. I'm going to go to the crime scene now. There's still a task force working there.
Yulia, you're not even asking if I'm guilty.
No.
But why?
Because I am your lawyer now. And even if you tell me you're guilty, I have to defend you. Andrei, I know that you didn't kill anyone.
Thank you, Yulia.
Right, Vitya. I need you to send me requests, as well as the phone records. We need to find a connection between Orlov and Mukina. Got it? Oh, Bogatyreva. Back in action?
Well, I'm here. Anything interesting?
Yeah, we're done. Nothing suspicious. Everything you need is in the file.
Can I talk to the witnesses?
This is where it happened. I was taking the trash out. I caught a glimpse of someone. I got really curious, so I decided to look. I looked out here and here. I saw a woman on the ground, and a man was leaning over her and strangling her. I let out a scream, and he ran downstairs.
You said it was a man. Are you sure it's your neighbor, Andrei Kamyshev?
Of course I'm sure. You arrested him, so it must be him.
Thank you. Did you get the ME's report back yet?
I got a preliminary report. You can go. It's all straightforward. Death by acute asphyxiation. He knocked her out there and strangled her here.
Are there cameras in the entryway?
No, and the combination locks haven't worked for a week.
Ah, I see. Did you not inspect the stairs?
I don't know. The task force was here yesterday, and we've been searching the apartment since this morning. What is it?
beauty salon.
Tell me, is this your camera?
Yes,
Does it work?
around the clock.
Can I see the footage from Wednesday to Thursday?
Well, that's gonna be problematic. My superiors will be against it.
And how about now? Now?
Come in. It's fine.
Hello, are you Oksana Daria Mukina's sister?
Yes, and who are you?
My name is Yulia Bogatyreva. I'm a lawyer. I'm interviewing witnesses in your sister's murder case. Can we talk?
Yes, we can. Come on in. Through there. I'm still very confused. Come on in and take a seat. Do you want tea or coffee?
Oh, thank you. Some coffee would be lovely. Oksana, did you have a good relationship with Dasha? Can you tell me anything about her social circle?
There's nothing to tell. We haven't spoken in 10 years. And I just flew in yesterday to start the inheritance case and keep an eye on the apartment so that the cops and neighbors don't steal anything.
Are there any other relatives?
I don't know. Our mother died a year ago. Dasha didn't even fly over for the funeral. She was busy filming. You see, how do I find out how much money she has in her accounts?
A notary can help you with that, not me.
Oh no. I'm afraid I'll be robbed or tricked. You know how much jewelry Dasha had? Lots of rings and bracelets.
How do you know about the jewelry if you haven't been in touch?
I found her album. Dasha took pictures of everything, her clothes and jewelry. She had a stylist who dressed her, so they made little memos so she wouldn't forget what she wore. Tell me, will the police give what Dasha was wearing back?
Yes, they will, but only after the trial.
Can you help me with these gadgets? I can't get them to work.
No, I'm sorry. I have to get going.
At least have a cup of tea.
Thank you, don't worry about it.
Come on, I'll walk you out.
Have a good day.
It is a massive loss for all of us. Dasha was the prima donna of our troupe, you know?
I was wondering if you could tell me. I heard that Dasha had some psychological problems. Did you perhaps ever see any of that?
You don't know the specifics of our profession, do you? We're all a bit of a whiz. And as for Dasha, she was a bit cranky like all of her colleagues, but nothing more.
Well, what can I say? She's always had influential fans. We all have them, it's part of the profession.
She was hysterical and completely talentless.
Mukina had many roles in the theatre and she was often invited to star on television.
Certainly not because of her talent.
Yulia.
I'm very glad that you came. Come see what I dug up. This could be the man who killed Mukina.
Actually, it could be anyone. We don't have footage of him leaving the building, do we?
No.
Right.
He probably went out the back and there are no video cameras there. But there was a piece of grey fabric found on the stairs that could be a piece of the killer's jacket.
But this is practically unprovable, given the quality of the video and the absence of a grey jacket to compare this piece of fabric to. But it's possible to prove Kameshev's guilt. He was caught at the scene of the crime. Why don't we get him to write a full confession? Plus a psychiatric evaluation, plus a state of effect, and we'd have a perfect unintentional murder.
Mark. Kamyashev was her therapist. He didn't have any reason to kill Mukina in the first place.
He had a motive. He was sleeping with her.
What? How could you not tell me? It didn't even cross my mind. Not at all.
What didn't cross your mind? That I slept with Dasha or that I didn't tell you?
That you had a motive? For murder?
I wasn't the only one. Dasha had many lovers, given the way that she lived her life. Any one of them could have killed her.
Evidence?
I recorded some of my sessions with Daria on a tape recorder. My secretary has the files, so contact her. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable.
Where should I sit?
Here on the couch. Would you like to take off your jacket?
No. And I told him I was leaving him.
And how did he react?
He got so angry. He demanded that I give all the presents he gave me back.
And you won't do that?
No, of course not. I am entitled to additional compensation for the scandal with his wife. Dick and I were leaving the restaurant and Constantine appeared. It was like a scene from a soap opera. They fought and almost killed each other.
Do you find enjoyment in pitting lovers against each other? Don't you feel bad?
Why should I feel bad? All men are assholes and scoundrels.
Let's take away that negative generalization. Dasha, I want you to describe your ideal man.
Well, I don't really know.
Okay. Is there a man in your life right now that you're genuinely attracted to?
Probably Volodya.
Who is that?
He's a very famous lawyer. He's defended half the pop industry. He's very cool. He's gentle and attentive and caring. He has a funny nickname for me. When I lie down and make myself comfortable next to him, he says to me, "You are so soft. You're my sweet swallow."
Is he married?
Yes, but so what? My wife's not a wall. He says to me, "You're so soft. You're my sweet swallow."
You are so soft. You are my sweet swallow.
I loved him so much. And he cheated on me. Cheated with you.
Yulia, I'm very sorry you had to go into all those disgusting details. And all because of me. I think that you should drop my case. The court might find out that your husband was Dasha's lover, and that could hurt you.
No. I think that now I have a great chance, and I can prove that you weren't the only one with a motive to kill her. And I don't want you to go to prison because of that woman. What is it?
Why aren't you and Grandma friends anymore? Did you ever fight about Dad? He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, Masha, he's not with us anymore. You and I will never see him again.
Masha, come. We have to go home.
Mommy, when are you going to pick me up?
Masha, very soon. Masha, I'll take you home. Masha, I love you.
I love you too, Mommy.
According to the defendant, Mokina called him in a state of hysteria. However, on the same day, the murdered woman participated in a TV talk show, and then she went straight to Kamishev's home.
The world of show business can be very cruel. How do you manage to survive in it?
Well, you know, I'm very resilient, and I feed off the energy of my fans. But to be honest, for the sake of my audience, I'm willing to put up with anything.
As we can all see here, Daria Mokina is in a great mood. Her face shows no signs of fear or anxiety or hysteria.
In the CCTV footage, we can clearly see someone entering the entranceway of the building about 30 minutes before Mukina's murder. None of the residents of this building were able to identify this person. I asked the court at this time to pay attention to exhibit number 18. Namely, a fragment of grey cloth that was found on the staircase 1 floor below the crime scene. This is consistent with the words of my client that the murderer was running down the stairs, and that he was running down the stairs at the very moment when Mr. Kamyashev was opening the door of his apartment.
Your Honor, it seems that the council forgot to mention, and probably by accident, that there is no record of this man leaving the entrance of the defendant's house. And secondly, it is not possible to prove that the fragment of cloth definitely came from the jacket of the unknown person. There is nothing to back that up. Margarita Sergeyevna, you are the only witness to the murder of Daria Mokina. Can you please tell the court what you saw when you came out of your apartment into the stairwell?
What I saw was a man strangling a woman.
All right then. Is this man in the courtroom right now?
Yes. That's him.
So please tell me how you can be so sure that you saw the defendant. Did you get a good look at his face?
Yes, I did.
You wear glasses. Were you wearing them when you went to the stairs?
My glasses? I keep losing them and finding them. It is like someone hides them on purpose so I can't see.
Your Honor, I ask to admit into evidence a certificate from the District Mental Health Center, and it says that the witness has been registered with them for several years due to mental illness and suffers from auditory and visual hallucinations, and because of that, her testimony cannot be admitted to the case.
Anna Leopoldovna, you're a psychotherapist?
Yes.
Right. Can you please tell the court under what circumstances and when exactly the murdered Daria Mokina got in touch with you?
Dasha came to me a month and a half ago. She was severely depressed. 3 days before her death, she told me, in confidence, she was being stalked by her therapist. The two of them were having an affair, and according to Dasha, Kamyashev threatened to kill her if she broke things off.
Anna Leopoldovna, what I have here in front of me are your phone records. On May the 2nd, Daria Mokina called you 22 times during the day and you only answered her twice, which means 20 calls went unanswered. I want to know why she wanted to talk to you that day.
She asked to be admitted immediately, but I just couldn't do it. I had a lot of patients to attend to that day.
So your patient was in dire need of your help, and you refused her because you didn't have the time. Unlike my client, who found himself in the same situation 2 weeks later and did not abandon Daria but took her in. He did his job. How are you?
Like I'm at my own funeral.
Keep your chin up. After the break, I'll play the court the recordings of your session with Dasha.
Yulia, I'm asking you not to release those tapes.
What? We don't stand a chance without them.
What does it matter? It's over for me. I'm going to have to shut my practice. Who's going to trust a therapist who's been accused of murder? Who will need me?
I still need you. Please don't give up. Let me get you out.
I'll keep fighting. But I don't want Dasha's name in court.
My entire defense is built on those tapes. It's the final argument.
And yet, there's got to be some other way.
What way?
You know, I noticed something when the prosecutor showed us the video of the talk show. Dasha had a ring on her finger, but when I found her, there was no ring. Even though she came to see me right after that talk show. So you see, this could be our chance.
Yulia, the judge is coming back.
Coming. I'm coming. Your Honor, I would like to ask for a continuance.